Yes, tell me.
Hi, afternoon, Joey.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Jenny from Singapore.
Jenny from Singapore.
Yes,
Wow,
I
thank you.
attended many lessons as well. Okay.
Tell me, how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Let's say the year breaker sector is our bedroom, and there's no way we can change our bedroom. So, what do you suggest?
I suggest that you do something else.
Like what?
Like come back after lunch. Because there's going to be a technique on how to solve the problem. Okay,
Thank you.
just to solve your problem for now, you see, having a lot of volatility in life is not always a bad thing. Okay? It's just that there will be challenges. Your life is, don't use the word problematic. Use exciting. Okay? Start by changing that word. It's exciting. You get a lot of new things all the time, right? But you can look at other areas of the house to enhance so that the problems that you face become better problems. Okay? That's the way it is. So a lot of times people look for no problems. If you have no problems, you have no resistance, you also cannot grow. Right? We need some resistance to grow. The best example I could give you is basically if you go to exercise and you want to build muscles, you can only build it if you have resistance and take heavier shit, correct? If you take the light stuff, you're not going to grow. Therefore, with a clashing sector, for people who have been stagnant all the time, a plateau, you want to disturb this sector to just disrupt their life. And when they get disrupted, then they will change. Okay? That's the thing. Alright, next question over here. Yes. Hi, what's your name?
Andrea. If our personal gua, it's
Yes.
in our year breaker.
Yes. Okay, doesn't matter. The year breaker, it's if there's a person in there that is opposite you. Okay? That means that person has a problem with you. If there's no one in that area, then there's no frequency against you. It can overlap, it doesn't matter.
Okay, if the bedroom is there.
If your bedroom is there, then you'll find that your fluctuation in life is sometimes really good. Then when it clashes, you have big transformation, big change. That is the problem. Okay? So that's the issue. But solutions later. Now we diagnose first, okay? Alright, there's a question over there.
Hi, Dato.
Hey.
My question is...
what's your name?
I'm Aaron.
Aaron, nice to meet you. Tell me. How can I help
My
you?
question is, my personal grandeur is in the south. Then my year breaker is in the north.
Yeah.
But my life qua is also in the north.
That's what her question was just now.
How
Yeah.
does it... Oh,
It's okay. You are not sleeping in the north, are you?
no.
Then you're not affected by the year breaker direction.
Okay.
Okay, that's it,
Okay,
right?
thank you.
So that whole sector might have positive chi. Let's say, for those of you who know Feng Shui, let's say just for argument's purpose, you got double eights there. In your own personal life palace. That's a good thing. You have the wealth capacity. Okay? The good news is you can make a lot of money. Bad news is you need to be the one working. Okay? So as I grew older, now I'm 41 years old, I discovered that better you have the wealth in other people's palace. Yeah? Because after a while, right, you don't want to be working for the rest of your life, you want to be able to have systems and people doing shit for you, right? But if it's in your palace, guess what? Every day you're the one waking up, passion, yeah? You get tired. So that's the small side effect of having wealth in your palace. Okay? But for people who are starting out, I think it will be a good thing, right? If you're a startup and you have wealth in your capacity, then it is great. Okay?
Hi, my name is Sim.
Yes, what's your
I'm
name?
from Melbourne. What if my work room in the house is in my personal year breaker?
Yeah.
Does that mean I'll have
It's
a
volatile.
colourful-
Yeah. It's
colourful-
volatile, but as I said, same with her,
Yeah.
you enhance other areas so that those fluctuation and change would be good for you. Okay. I think technology, if you're in the technology field, being in this sector is okay because you know how fast technology changes today, right? The same iPhone X, I don't know what they're going to release this year, that's going to make last year's thing obsolete, right? So if you are in a business or industry that is constantly disrupted, then being in the the year breaker sector would be okay because it's sort of part of your life, okay? But if you're a retiree, right? You're retired, you sleep in the or use the grandeur sector, you will probably you're going to come out of retirement, come out and work again. No, that's the problem with being in that area because it disrupts you. Okay? All right.
Thank you.
The other question over there. Yes. Hi.
Good afternoon, Dato. My name is Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Okay, I have a question which is if the door of the house is actually at the DE line, with the grand duke and year breaker still involved.
Okay, so don't quite care about the door this year, right? Change it the next year. Maybe align it a little bit out of the DE line, because alignment of the door out of DE line is a very simple procedure, right? You just maybe change 1 or 2 screws and it's changed already, okay? But don't do it this year because it's afflicted by negative energy for 1 year. Just wait till next year. It's only a few more months. Okay?
Thank you.
Easy. All right.
Hi.
Hi.
I am Jimena. I'm from Mexico.
Hello. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. What happens when you have a good personal orientation and it's in your year breaker?
Yes. Well, year breaker means a lot of changes and disruption. So you have positive direction, you have positive outlook, but there's still a lot of disruption. Okay?
And
Are
if
you
your
okay
bed
with
is
disruption?
there too?
What?
If your bed is there, is it like you auto-sabotage yourself?
You won't sabotage yourself. Basically, there's too much volatility, temperamental. That's basically what it is. So if you're really, because bed normally is for relationship purposes, so just keep all heavy items and sharp objects away. Yeah?
There's nobody else.
Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Alright? So that's it, alright? It's not always a bad thing. You won't die, yeah? None of this type of feng shui you do, then suddenly, let's say, 死咗, yeah? It's not so easy to die, okay? This is only the first step. Remember, if one thing is no good, wait for the next lesson. Because the next lesson, we're going to add another layer and another layer that actually helps you supersede or rectify the first problem you have. When you look at the full picture, you then realize that there's a lot of disruptions in one area, but there's other areas that could be stability. So if you focus more on those good areas, then you don't worry too much about that disruption that you have on this side. Okay? There'll be solutions, don't worry. Yeah? Now it's only the first step, okay?